right, guys, I have a second editorial for you today. This one comes out of New York and the NYPD. Right when the NYPD, right when you don't think they could surprise us, they surprise us. Or maybe they don't. I don't know. But this story here, I'm going to put a link to in the description box below. It's quite lengthy. I don't really have time to go through the whole thing, but I'm going to give you the meat of it. I'm going to give you exactly kind of what happened and let you all decide how you want to feel. Coming to us from the Intercept.com. Thank you, Intercept.com, for the story. When a police officer in Staten Island was caught by his own body camera in the apparent act of planting marijuana in the car of a group of young men, the video evidence against him was strong enough to prompt prosecutors in the resulting case to throw out the marijuana charge in the middle of a pre-trial hearing. A judge cut short his testimony and prosecutors recommended he get a lawyer. But an internal review by the New York Police Department found that no misconduct had occurred. Big fucking surprise. Now a new video published exclusively by The Intercept shows the same officer again seemingly planting marijuana during a different traffic stop just a few weeks after the first. Raising questions about the credibility of internal review processes, we investigated our own, and highlighting the lack of transparency in cases of police misconduct. You're surprised? The video, which didn't emerge for nearly 2 years, also underscores the limited information available not just to the public, but also defendants, and validates criticism by police accountability advocates that body cameras are of no use if the evidence they capture remains inaccessible. On both occasions, two officers, Kyle Erickson and Elmer Pastron of the 120th Precinct, stopped cars for minor traffic infractions, then claimed the vehicle smelled like marijuana. In both instances, body camera footage shows the officers extensively searching the cars for several minutes and finding nothing. In the first incident, in February 2018, Kyle Erickson's body camera is then suddenly switched off and then back on, just as he discovers a marijuana cigarette that did not appear to be there when his partner was first searching the car. The New York Times published that video later that year after attorneys for the driver, Lasu Kuyate, obtained it through discovery. Kuyate, who in the video can be heard shouting that Erickson is putting something in my car, was arrested and spent 2 weeks in jail. He fought the charges in court, and late last year, he began proceedings to sue the city for $1 million over the incident. But Jason Serrano, the man arrested during the second stop in March 2018, took a plea deal to avoid jail time and didn't learn of the footage's existence until earlier this year, when attorneys with the Legal Aid Society showed it to him. There's nothing to say the video speaks for itself, Serrano told me during a recent interview. That's The Intercept. I didn't have marijuana. I had no weed. I had no drugs. I wasn't driving. It wasn't my car. The taillight wasn't broken. The car's driver, who was issued a summons, even though she would have normally been the one charged for the marijuana found in the car, could not be reached for comment. Kyle Erickson and Elmer Pastron did not respond to The Intercept's request for comment. A spokesperson for the NYPD declined to comment. The Richmond County District Attorney's Office did not respond to a request for comment. Serrano was sitting in the passenger seat of his friend's car when Kyle Erickson and Elmer Pastron stopped them. And then it's going to take you through what happened. It's really long. I mean, I'm scrolling here and scrolling and scrolling. It's really long. But I gave you the gist of it. These two cops are out there, and the one, Kyle Erickson, appears to be planting stuff in the car. But notice how I said his body camera was turned off. Then his body camera was turned on, and booyah, there's a marijuana cigarette. That's why you always, always, always film the police when you see a law enforcement interaction. Get your cameras rolling, people, because they're turning off their body cameras. They're not allowing people to request footage from body cameras. It's not available at this time. My camera footage is always available, and it's always on YouTube because Community Leo Watch is watching Leos. That's law enforcement officers from coast to coast, including the NYPD. I'm going to be on you suckers until you correct stuff like this. Get rid of the bad cops or end up on a Community Leo Watch video on YouTube. Thanks for watching, guys. Happy Thursday. I do have more editorials coming for you this week. I'm going to have to go find some, but they're out there, as you see. I found this one. Boom. There it was. Thanks for watching. And always, when you see cops interacting with someone and you have time, jump out and record it. Your camera just might tell the truth. Police say, we have a camera too. Yeah, but mine's always rolling when you're around. I don't shut mine off.